Just get into that. But that's the whole state. It was there to bring it down. Pressure on me, so give it to us, we give it back. I see what that block him showing out as I tip the cat. Soon as we show up, they screaming hell. She didn't call me twice, but now I mean my hell. That's what meaning of fight, but not the meaning of fail. Too heavy, we holding weight, if we got to be on the scale. That's the spring Wolverines with the man, set the blue on. My fans get some tears, what you chew on? Michigan really boy, you know I'm with the crew on. So when they asking me what I chew on, it's like, for the number one spot, I'm turning. It's all said and done, they know what. They know. Let it spread. Make some blue. That fight, whether it's first thing in the morning, we two at night. You know, Christ live in crib, that's right. But it's not a thing to jump on the wing, we could get that fight.
Welcome everyone to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. On the kickoff is Hammer, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Mids offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here.
It's ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
An important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Michigan. What a show of strength and will. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation in that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles and get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area worried about having to throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But with this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And it's fielder, returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's an option look. He decides to keep it here. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path. He's running down.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
Well, they feed the fullback here, the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He shreds the tackle. It's a fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. But the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Running it back. It's Morgan. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
1st down and 10. Now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And the punt head's out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Here's the option play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Will make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First and 10 play coming up. They're going to run the option. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They try to run it with the option. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body. They're going to turn it over every time.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Powerful running here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Warren. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. They add to the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
The returner is tackled by this one coverage team. Wolverines offense is back on the field. And to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. They attack the deep middle of this defense. They'll come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Makes the catch downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away a national champion.
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. The Wolverines offense is on the move now.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down to keep working clock.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So 3 quarters complete. This battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. A big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have the speed, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
It's an important first down on that running play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. A good job by the defense of slowing them down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Wolverines. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a way. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now they'll stop for the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner looking to make a play here. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
The defense today, they have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all of it.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. They're going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 235-member Michigan Marching.
Who got it better? Nobody. To the field from the tailgate parties. Let's go.